could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around. Got old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie.
Welcome back to Create with Kim. If you're new here, welcome, and a big hello to all my returning YouTube family. I like to light incense before cleaning because it just provides such a calming atmosphere for me. We're tackling a very messy, emphasis on very messy house in this Clean With Me video. I like to start with my kitchen, more specifically the dishes. 1, because we do not own a working dishwasher, and 2, it allows the dishes to dry and make more space for our next batch if there's any. If you've been following me, I'm really big on natural ingredients, natural products in general. So most of my cleaning products you'll see in this Clean With Me video are made with non-toxic and eco-friendly ingredients. And if you're not following me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, but only if you want to. I bought this drying rack from Target and I'm really glad I did. Before I was using a stainless steel, but it started to rust because we're constantly hand washing our dishes, so the water and the metal it just wasn't mixing. So we got this wood one instead. It allows the dishes to dry very quickly. I don't know if it's because of the way it's set up or just because the dishes are sitting right next to a sunny window. After the dishes are clean, I tackle the counter. Honestly, I brush everything onto the floor because it's so much easier when it's time to sweep versus trying to grab everything off the counter. I just sweep everything up at once. I either use soap or vinegar to clean the counter, and this time I'm using vinegar, which is what's in the spray bottle. Then I wipe the countertop down and the cabinet pulls. Water gets behind the faucet like all the time. I even tried caulking around the sink. I do plan to change the entire countertop and the sink in the future. We're a few months into our new home as first-time home buyers and just tackling one project at a time. I do have a couple home makeover videos that I've posted. I'll go ahead and link those in the description box below if you want to check those out. Believe it or not, the stove looks pretty decent today. I'm always in the kitchen and I'm a bit clumsy. Well, more clumsy than I need to be actually. So a lot of things fall and spill on the stove top, and so to clean it I used dish soap and water and just scrubbed it down with a loofah to get rid of those stubborn food. Wipe down the hood vent pretty frequently to avoid any oil buildups. Puppy likes to help anytime he sees me sweeping, so I just like to have his broom ready just in case he's ready to help me clean up. So this is his personal broom. So in my kitchen makeover video, I installed the flooring by myself, and I'll let you guys know it's not perfect, so don't stare too hard. But to make cleaning easier, I mostly spot clean, but the tiles are extremely easy to wipe off, which is why I use glass cleaner to clean the floors. And now it's time to tackle and clean the dining room. This is like the landing spot for pretty much like every single thing. This table is where we eat, do crafts. My toddler thinks it's an airplane, so he's usually underneath the table. And the kids just like to read and play around the table, so this mess is pretty much inevitable at this point. But today it's a bit out of hand, I'll be honest. My oldest is in charge of cleaning the table. That's one of his daily chores. To speed this up, I am going to help him clean up and organize everything back in their proper spots. Okay, so my confession is I was a bit embarrassed to film any of this mess, but then I started feeling like there's probably people out there that house is as messy as mine right now. So I'm like, let me give them some cleaning motivation and get some cleaning done myself. So this is where we are. There was a point I was cleaning the same areas throughout the house multiple times a day, and it was just affecting my mood. Like I was just grumpy. So I pretty much just let the idea go that I'll never have a clean house 24/7, especially with 2 boys. It's just not gonna happen. Vinegar makes a great glass cleaner. I know it doesn't look like I cleaned this very well, and that's probably because I didn't wipe away the 978 million handprints from underneath this glass. I'm actually planning to sew up the glass down outside in a few weeks because underneath the table it's just a different story. It's just handprints everywhere. Like I said, my toddler, he lives under this table. And this is one of my happy places. I literally buy a new plant every time I go to Whole Foods. They honestly just boost my mood. They just make me feel good. The pottings are DIYs and I did them for just $2. So if you haven't seen how I made these plant hangers, just click on the link in my description box because I have a full step-by-step tutorial. One thing I did not notice about the hardwood when I did a tour was that the wood is unfinished. So there's no lacquer, there's nothing on them. It's literally just raw wood. So I avoid mopping or putting anything wet or moist on its surface. So to clean, I pretty much only sweep and vacuum this area. I only saw this house once before I actually purchased it. That was my tour. I didn't get to do my final walkthrough because the family had COVID. So I saw it once, liked it, bought it, boom, here we are. Alright guys, don't judge me. But once I lose control of laundry, I pretty much lose control of this entire room and it ends up looking like a hot mess. I won't be doing any laundry in this clean with me video. We'll just save that scene for an entirely different day. To clean this messy room, I start with the clean pile of laundry, which wasn't much. I think I was just being lazy, and that's how this whole thing probably started. I don't really have any kind of set laundry routine. My goal is to just wash 1 load a day. That way I'm not overwhelmed with laundry on the weekend. But I do fail. I wash probably 3 loads during the week, but I would like to wash 1 every single day just to make it easier on myself. My oldest does his own laundry as well, just to teach him some responsibility. So that really helps me out a bit when it comes to washing the clothes, because that's just a few more loads that I don't have to deal with. Yeah, I'm hoping to start organizing the playroom in the basement so that the boys aren't scattering their toys all around this house. My room is Poppy's favorite spot to play. Honestly think it's the carpet that draws him in. Like, I really do. Poppy does have small chores too, which includes helping me clean up messes that he was a part of. He knows where everything goes, which makes cleaning so much easier when he's helping.
By the door.
Inside.
So like I said, we've been in this house for a couple months now, so not everything has a set home. Right now, all of Poppy's toys are in the living room by the fireplace. That's where all his toys are organized. So that's why he knows where to put them, because it's right outside of my door. So that's how they end up in this room. It's because he just picks it up, brings it in.
Go put it where it goes. Thank you. Yeah. Pick it up.
Where's the apple man?
But the actual playroom will be in the basement, so traveling with the toy would probably be a bit more, and he'll have more space to play with it downstairs. So for now, it's the living room, it's in my room, it's in the kitchen, it's in the dining room. You name any area of this house besides the bathroom, and there's a toy in there. I try to vacuum this rug at least once a week to prevent any buildup or have anything trapped inside of it. Poppy follows me mostly around when I'm cleaning. Do you guys go through that too? Like, let me know in the comments. I wonder if it's because I'm putting less attention on him or he just likes to see the cleaning process. I have no idea.
Are we done?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna change my sheet. I own 3 fitted sheets, so I pretty much just keep them in rotation. I have a linen mattress cover that I wash monthly because it's literally zipped around the entire mattress that I have to lift up every time I have to remove it.
I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on. That shade of doubt hanging around. Got old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right. All you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall.
And now my least favorite part of cleaning, the bathroom. Meet me in the comments and let me know which household chore is your least favorite part when it comes to cleaning, because the bathroom is just definitely mine. I'm also planning a bathroom makeover, so be sure to follow along and see how I transform this 70s style bathroom. This toilet cleaner was gifted by a friend. Usually I would use my Dr. Bronner soap, but this brand is called Better Life. It's natural and non-toxic, and it does a pretty good job. While the cleaner sits in the toilet bowl, I'm gonna start wiping down the sink. I'm using Dr. Bronner soap. This is what we use to shower with, but you could also use it to clean, so that's why I'm using it on the sink, and I'm also gonna use it on the bathtub. I keep my boys' old stained or ripped clothes and use them around the house to clean. I don't reuse every single item, but just the ones that made it through the cleaning process. Next, I'm cleaning out my toddler's potty. He's fully potty trained, so keeping his toilet clean is like a must. I'm reusing the same old cloth, but I make sure that I start with like the cleanest surface and work my way down to something really messy. We got serious about potty training once he turned 2. So on his 2nd birthday, we were like, okay, it's time to get serious. And he got it down within 4 months. Like, I was just surprised how quick he got it. I know people say there's like this 3-day potty training, which I personally don't believe unless your child is much older. He was 2 when we started. There was absolutely no way he was going to get it down in 3 days. But he's fully potty trained. That takes a lot of stress off of diaper changing. So I'm in a happy place with that right now. I switched to another cloth and washed the shower walls just because the previous cloth was on the toilet. So I just need something fresh. Like I said, I don't own many cleaners, so sometimes a full wash down is my go-to, especially if I'm using the Dr. Bronner soap. Right, so no one really takes a bath here. Like, we all take showers, so we don't really get the ring, like a heavy ring around the center of the tub. The toilet is where I use the most cloth because I just try to keep it as sanitary as possible by not rewiping certain spots with the same cloth. I literally have like a separate cloth for each portion of the toilet. Even though I use natural products, I definitely had my moments, which was like, I don't know, 90% of my life so far, where I was using like bleach and just like toxic products. And I feel like I changed a lot since I've had kids, just providing like a safer environment for them to breathe when I do decide to clean. So that's why I switched to natural products, just for better health and for the home. I don't know if this is weird, but I have a broom for every part of the house. So this broom is specifically for the bathroom. I have a house broom where it goes to the rooms, the kitchen, the dining room, and then I have a broom for downstairs, and I have a separate broom for our patio. Let me know if you do that too. I feel like I'm not the only one. But if you don't, totally not judging you. Not judging you at all. And then I finally go in with a steam mop, starting from the front of the door and then working my way to the back of the bathroom. I hope this cleaning video provided you guys with some cleaning motivation to tackle any cleaning projects that you guys have waiting around. And if you're just not up to it, that's okay too. I have plenty of those days. But meet me in the comments and I will see you guys in my next video.
I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on. That shade of doubt hanging around. Got old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right. When all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone.